my all-time favorite, Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Tune in to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors, Sunday mornings at 8 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Listen Sunday mornings at 8 to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors.
Our firm offers insurance services.
While we may disagree a lot, we do agree Rural King's our favorite place for spring planting.
Yeah, but we've got to focus. Roses, a couple flats of impatiens, and a spade.
A shovel? I'm thinking tiller.
We do not need a tiller.
Wait, a mower. Those new zero turns are sweet.
Focus. Roses, mulch, shovel, impatiens.
Jeez, talk about impatient.
Can I help you?
Yeah, chainsaws.
Let's go.
I'm almost done mowing this section.
Ridiculous.
Think you know Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
Attention passengers for Flight 1370. The plane has been delayed at its departure point and will be at least 2 hours late. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Are you serious? It took us over an hour to get here, 2 hours going through security and getting our tickets, and now we have to wait another 2 hours.
Yeah, it's beautiful here, but we're inside this overcrowded airport all day because the plane is stuck in bad weather.
This is the last time we ever do this. When we get back, we're going to Ocala Aviation and getting our pilot's license.
Yeah, we've been talking about that long enough. It's about time we did it. Then we could just fly ourselves and never have to deal with this mess again.
Right. No long lines, no full body groping security, no baggage checks.
Not to mention never losing your luggage. Remind me again why we haven't done that?
Well, we're idiots.
Oh, right.
Attention all passengers for Flight 1370. It looks like the plane is going to be delayed a little bit longer. The airline has lost the pilot's luggage. Isn't it time you got your pilot's license? Call Ocala Aviation today. 352-861-7484. That's 352-861-7484. Hey, you've earned it. Call today.
Suffering from neck, back, or leg pain? Go Green CBD Store can help you with holistic, all-natural, lab-tested products that help with pain, stress, anxiety, inflammation, PTSD, and so much more. We stock smokable products, gummies, chocolate, coffee, tea, even pain cream. Yes, we even have treats and oils for your dogs or cats. Go Green CBD is located in the Paddock Mall in the center court. We're open every day. Come in today for a free sample.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. During the break, I got a phone call from my lovely wife, Susan, at Just Shipped. They're 20 minutes into an open house there, thanks to R.J. Jenkins and a myriad of people who have helped lift up local businesses. Today, they're lifting up Just Shipped. And they sent me this attention letter. Every person who walks in the door Just Shipped between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. today, they're at 811 North Magnolia. You're going to be registered to win a $50 gift card to Charlie Horse Ocala. So I want to thank the folks at Charlie Horse for helping lift up our local business, another fellow local business, Just Shipped, my wife's company. So every person who walks in the door Just Shipped today between 9 a.m. and 12, you're going to be registered to enter to win a $50 gift card to Charlie Horse Ocala. Quite possibly the best hamburgers in Ocala, I'm just telling you. Just putting that out there. So go to 811 North Magnolia and get registered and say hello to Susan and RJ for me, because I'm on the radio and can't. I'm sad to report that those of you who are directionally challenged, or those of you who give directions using a certain landmark, it's going out of your toolbox. You will not be able to refer to it anymore. I'm talking about the 60-foot tall pyramid building that's been part of Jenkins Hyundai's on Southwest College Road and Martin Luther King. Well, they're removing it this week. It's one of those things. Like, I lived in Atlanta for a very long time, and we had the Big Chicken on Cobb Parkway. It's Kentucky Fried Chicken. It literally is there's a huge chicken. It looks like a huge chicken, and the chicken head and the bill and everything, the eyes moving and everything. This thing's like 65, 70 foot tall. Well, you would give directions. You go to the Big Chicken, take a right. You go to the Big Chicken, you take a left. You go 1 mile past the Big Chicken, it's on the right. Stuff like that. Well, that's exactly how people give directions in Ocala on 200. Oh yeah, you go to the pyramid and you take a left. You go down. That's the Target will be on your right. That's how people tell you to get to Target. No. At the big pyramid on 200, you take a right and you can go to the Ed Krosky Center on Martin Luther King that way. What? No. You just at the pyramid. You go right past the pyramid, and that's the entrance into Jenkins Hyundai. No. The pyramid. Yeah, you go to the pyramid, go past the pyramid about a mile, and there's Golden Corral. That's how people give directions in Ocala. Was by the pyramid. Well, the pyramid's going away. It's a big thing, and when they took it apart, the skeleton of it, I thought they were going to redo it, but they're not. They're taking it down. But the skeleton of it, as I drove by a couple days ago, it was kind of ominous to see all of it exposed like that. The pyramid was opened in 1994. Then it was built for Premier Motors, which was a used car dealership that was there. The pyramid, though, Maria Patino, she's the customer communications spokesperson with Jenkins Hyundai. She said Jenkins moved there in 2003, but the problem is there's a $6 million expansion underway, which enlarges the building attached to the pyramid and added a new service department. Well, the pyramid just wasn't feasible anymore. They tried to they kept it part of the renovations when they did renovations earlier in the 2000s, but now it's just not feasible because the roof leaks. It couldn't be upgraded where it needed to be, and it's not as green and energy efficient as that could be. So that led to the decision to build the new structure. The dealership's upgrading to state-of-the-art and eco-efficient facility, so the removal of the pyramid became needed. Some of the recycled building material will be used in the new construction. The American with Disabilities Act access will be enhanced at the new structure. Work on the new building where the pyramid stood will be completed by this winter. A grand opening is scheduled for January of next year. You wonder where all the car dealership is being handled? Well, they're being handled at the adjacent Jenkins used car lot building right next door on the west side of where the pyramid used to stand. So, a iconic landmark in Ocala is going away because the pyramid is no more. And, like that Shell convenience store that's right across the street from it, I'm sure that they used it all the time. People walk in and say, hey, how do I get somewhere? Oh, well, you go right there past the pyramid. And, I used it as directions. People would, when I used to do trivia at Mojo's, and friends of mine would come from out of town, from down south, and they would come in to see me and do trivia. I go, well, you come in, because they're coming up from a Popkin stuff. I said, you get to 441 and 10th Street, take a left, come down. You're going to get down to the bottom of the hill. You're going to see a big pyramid on your right-hand side. About a half mile past that pyramid's going to be the entrance to Target. Mojo's is in that parking lot. But I would always use the pyramid as a reference. I understand why Jenkins is taking it down. I understand that, not everything can stay in the skyline all the time, and it leaks When it rains, there's always leak issue. And the last thing you want to do as a car lot is have a rainstorm, especially in Florida, and you're having to show your customers and all. We sell quality cars, but our building leaks. That it's not a good look. So I understand why the pyramid had to come down, but it's one of those iconic places that, it's kind of like people know Barberville because of the crazy monument place that's out there with all the big statues and everything. Well, people use the pyramid as directions. And they used it to tell people, we got a pyramid here in Ocala. What? Yeah. Memphis has a big pyramid. They play basketball in it, though. It's a big gymnasium. But just one of those cool structures that, not every city has. And we had one here, and it was cool, but it is no more now. It was originally built in 1994, but it has come down in 2022. So it lived a pretty good life. 94, 2004, 14. It was almost 30 years old. 94 to 2004, 2004 to 2004. It was almost 30 years old. It was like 28 years old. In pyramid years, that's probably 600 years. Who knows? So if you're driving down 200 and you think something's different, can't quite put my finger on what's different about the left-hand side. Oh, the pyramid's gone. That's what's different. Hey, coming up in the 10 o'clock hour today, Maggie Weekly from FAFO will be here to talk about Symphony Under the Stars. It's one of the best Mother's Day celebrations. I'd argue one of the best in the country. If you've never been to Symphony Under the Stars, that's a you problem, not a me problem, because it's a very, very good event. It is emceed by yours truly. Thank you to the good folks at FAFO for every year asking me to come back. I serve at their pleasure, so I appreciate FAFO for asking me to do the MC duties to introduce arguably one of the best symphonies in the state of Florida. We literally in our backyard have one of the best symphonies in the state of Florida with its maestro, who is a newly doctorate receiver. He just received his doctorate. He's now Dr. Matt Wardell. He is the maestro of the symphony. We'll have Maggie Weekly talking about Symphony Under the Stars coming up in the 10 o'clock hour. We're going to take a break. Come back with more after this time out. You listen to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pride.
The United States provided Ukraine with intelligence that helped Kyiv attack and sink the flagship of Russia's Black Sea Fleet, the Moskva. But the United States is not providing details to target Russian military leaders. Pentagon spokesman John Kirby.
We do not provide intelligence on the location of senior military leaders on the battlefield or participate in the targeting decisions of the Ukrainian military. The Ukrainians have, quite frankly, a lot more information than we do.
As the nation wrangles with abortion in America, President Biden's support of abortion is his right as a child of God.
I said, I believe I have the rights that I have, not because the government gave them to me, which you believe, but because I'm just a child of God. I exist.
Biden made the remarks on Wednesday as he discussed the leak of a draft of a Supreme Court decision that could overturn Roe v. Wade and put abortion law onto the state level. USA Radio News.
Do you need health care coverage if you're single making less than $35,000 a year or married with family making $55,000 or less? You can apply for a newly expanded Biden Care plan that is 100% paid for with earned tax credits. You heard right. These plans can potentially be free and cover all essential health care needs, doctor's visits, prescriptions, preventive care, emergency room, hospitalization, even dental and vision. Call Healthy Quotes today at 855-939-5502. That's 855-939-5502 for a free consultation and guidance to maximize tax credits, increase benefits while lowering your cost. Healthy Quotes have enrolled thousands of people and never charge for their services because we are paid by the carrier. They work with a network of insurance companies, so they will find a company that best suits you and your family. Call them now for a free no-obligation consultation. 855-939-5502. That's 855-939-5502. 5502.
Hey, you want to do something really different for Mom this Mother's Day? Make it a green and gorgeous blooming gift from Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala. Bob's ready with a super nice selection of great Mother's Day buys, like Easy Care Double Red and Double Yellow Knockout Roses, regularly selling for $22.99, marked down to just $14.99 for Mother's Day. Or give her a nice butterfly or hummingbird plant. Bob Wines has a huge selection, many sizes and colors, starting at just $7.99. How about this? A super buy on geraniums. You'd expect to pay $3.99 or more, but they're just 99 cents this week. Hurry, selections are limited, and remember you can always plant a tree for Mom's Day. Get a huge tree for as little as $39.99 and get a second one for half price. Come see us this week at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens on Southeast 38th Street in Ocala. Daily till 4:30, Saturdays till 3, celebrating 70 years in the same blooming location.
Started in 1975. It's Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY only $4.99. Plus DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. It's time to get that new look started. Let's get rid of those sun-damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. Humidity is not your hair's friend. It causes your hair to capture moisture and leave